Hello folks, welcome back to Martin's Carnival channel, and today we're here at St. John the Apostle Catholic Church Spring Festival in Hialeah, Florida. This is a modern Midways event, and we're here in Hialeah, and this event is February 27th through March 2nd on this weekend. And let's take a walk. Here we see from the outside, we see the vertical. Now in the past years, they used to close off this street here and put rides. This is the second year they don't have no rides on this street. I guess they have downsized a little bit the amount of rides they bring. And this event has been catered by different amusement ride companies. Modern has had it for the last like 5 years, I would think. Before that, it was Hildebrand Rides for a couple years, and before that, Amusements of America had it for a very long time. And I remember back in the day, they would close this street off, and they would have a lot of rides here back then. From the outside, you see the outside of the fence. Me walking is a little bit blurry. Let me slow down. We see the rock and roll, the backside, and the vertical over there. But let's go back inside. Let's get inside. We have to walk a little bit of length. The entrance is all the way midway. This is the school grounds, followed by the school, then the church, all the way yonder, probably like 2 blocks away. That way straight is a long block, and across the street there's a city park of the city Hialeah. I remember coming here as a little kid when they used to bring the skydiver here, Amusements of America, and they will have outside here on this street here, they will have a lot of rides, probably like 7-8 rides on this street, plus then the lot inside. So let's check it out. Here we have some restrooms, folks. So let's go inside, check out the event, and see. Here's the backside of the Dragon Flyer. So now we're inside the lot, and here's right of the entrance, we see the elephants. The elephant right here, the Dumbos from Modern Midways. A beautiful piece. And in the background, you see some of the church booths selling food there under the canopy as like a sitting area there. Here we got Modern Midways ticket booth, and you see the expo wheel with a hoops basketball game to the side of it. As we walk this way, usually the Dragon Flyer was placed there always, but this year the expo wheel took its place, and the Dragon Flyer was moved here to the left, and there goes the Dragon Flyer. There goes the Dragon coaster. And Dragon Flyer, I always love it. It's so quiet, so quiet compared to the Dragon Wagon and the Orient Express. But I had to do voiceover right in this section because they were playing some classic 70s music, and I know I would have gotten a copyright violation. Here we have the Dragon Flyer, the front part of it, the frontage area. And here we see the Dragon Flyer train going right through. Next ride over, we have a bull ride, a bull spin ride. Try to knock you off the bull. We have a young man there. And on this side, we have a series of games, balloon pop, basketball, there, ball toss. Followed by here, after the bull ride, the Chance Rock and Roll here. Another classic rock and roll ride. Very colorful. I love the artwork in the bottom with the music symbols. Here you see the Scrambler with the Hangover. You see it in the background there, and a generator truck to the right. But very colorful Scrambler here. And then here we see the vertical right after. So we had the rock and roll. Then we have a couple games here. We have a ball toss and a balloon pop, and then we have the vertical right here as it's ascending up as they have just started the ride cycle here on the vertical here from Modern Midways here in Hialeah, Florida. So we walk this way, we see here the Ghost Train, or the Train of Terror, here from Modern Midways. Has made its first time debut here at St. John the Apostle. Next to the vertical there. Then as we walk this way, the next ride you see is the Hurricane at the other corner here of the lot. The Hurricane here next to the Ghost Train. Now here we have the dinosaurs from Modern Midways too, I believe. Check the sign on the other side. Followed by a Hampton motorcycle ride over here. And then the kitty Himalaya, which we saw at St. Benedict one of the last episodes in Hialeah a couple weeks ago, actually last week from when I filmed this, but there's probably like 5 episodes from last week from different locations. But here is the Himalaya from Modern Midways over there. Modern Midways sign next to ours. And then here we have the Hangover in action right here, right now. Here we see the Hangover in complete action. With the super slide right there behind it. And then here we have the Hampton Quads. Right over here. And here we see the Hangover coming to a stop. The Hangover was imported from Oxfordshire, England, UK. This will right go 360 and reaches speeds of up to 50 km per hour as you plunge down 11-meter drop at a 70-degree angle. The Hangover, folks, and the bottom of the super slide. These are the quads. So here we have another angle of the Hangover, and across from it we have the Raiders that we saw previously in the previous video at St. Benedict. Here is the Raiders from Modern Midways. Now this is very light crowd. This is a Thursday night around 9 p.m. when I'm filming this. I usually don't do Thursday night, but I was traveling this weekend, so I had to do it Thursday night because I won't be here. The only day I had to film this, I was going out of town. But here, again, I'm doing voiceover because the music is very loud in this area. Here is the Expo Wheel, the backside of it, and the Dizzy Dragons here, folks. Here's the Dizzy Dragons. This is a game booth, this white trailer right here in front of it. But here's a closer look of the Dizzy Dragons. See the dragon back there at the far end to the right. And the Expo Wheel there. Let's see, here's the second Modern Midways ticket booth. Now here, the blue canopy here, that is the DJ playing the classic music there of the 70s. Here is a cotton candy and popcorn trailer. View here of the Expo Wheel. And then here we have all the church booths that they're selling food. They have corn, pizza, hot dogs, burgers, and some typical Cuban food like steak sandwiches and midnight sandwiches, and also some Nicaraguan food being sold. There's the carousel, Modern Midways logo, company logo. Another view here of the carousel. And then in the background, those white tents you see, that is a flea market of the church selling stuff there also. But again, this is a very small crowd on a Thursday night here in Hialeah, Florida, here at the St. John the Apostle Catholic Church here. This is the basketball court area of the school. Now here is another view of the Expo Wheel. Usually, like I said earlier, they will put the Dragon Wagon here during the Modern Midways years here of holding this event. But this year they put the Dragonfly here, they put it over there on the side, they put the Expo Wheel here this year. Very beautiful Expo Wheel, very colorful. Here we have another funnel cake concession stand here, trailer, the funnel cake. And there's the elephants we saw at the beginning when we came in. So folks, that is it here from the St. John the Apostle Catholic Church in Hialeah, Florida, here in front of the Scrambler and the back of the Expo Wheel over there and next to the quads. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. And leave comments below of any fairs you would like me to go to. I will try, especially if they're in South Florida. I can probably get to it faster than anywhere else. But remember to like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate everybody watching my videos. I hope you enjoy them. And any questions you have, leave in the comments. I try to respond to all the questions, folks, leave. And remember, if you see a fair, like always, like the Scrambler fair, stop, get out of the car, go inside, and if you see a ride like the Scrambler here, buy some tickets and ride the ride and buy some food. Help the event out. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next one, folks.